Good morning, everybody. 01 of 1 here. How's it going? So we're back here, and we had just finished putting in this door yesterday, right? I think so. And yeah, so making a little bit of progress here. Yeah, so I think the next thing that I have to start doing is working on sort of like the bowl under here that's going to be holding the ship in. That's going to be interesting. What do we have coming in? Another drone? Of course we have another drone coming in. Okay. So I guess we start by just kind of building this thing down a couple blocks, maybe. Once again, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of putting a bunch of stuff in here and hoping that it makes something cool. It's basically my entire spiel right now. Alright, so, and then I think I want to put in some of these. And that drone is about to get shot out of the sky. Yep. Okay, so that is good for that. And I think I might as well just drop everything down, like 2 blocks. Just to kind of give myself a little bit of space to work with. And then I can figure out what I want to do with the space behind here. Because, you know, I'm going to do something with it. Alright, and now I need more alloy plate. And then also, I'm going to change the auto crafter to make 500. I think it's set at 100 right now. So let's see. Alloy plate, yeah, it's set at 100. So let's make this 500. So that way, you know, I should always have at least a surplus of plates that I can, you know, grab. Maybe. Okay, so there's 100. Should work for a little bit at least. And then, are we running low on anything? Where's my iron? Wow, we have 5.5 million iron. Jesus. Nickel's good. Silicon's good. Cobalt, definitely good. Magnesium, 306. That's really low. Let's see what's the next one then. Silver, 14.5 is good. Gold, 44.1k is good. Then platinum, titanium. We could. Well, I mean, we don't really use that much titanium, so that's probably a lot. And then uranium, we have 35, almost 36,000. So I think we're good there. And also these things, which I'm sure I'll use eventually, but I don't need them right now. Okay. So that should be making a lot more plates, which will be good for me. All right. And then we can do this, and then start bringing in these things. Let's see, that can go there. Okay, so that is doing its thing. All right, so now we need to go back over to here. Throw these things in there. Guns were shooting at something. Not sure what, but whatever it was, I'm sure it's dead now. Okay, so that gives us a bit of space. And I'm thinking this ship that I put in here is probably going to be kind of like flat for the most part. Well, I mean, it's going to have to because that's how, you know, the door appears kind of set. But I don't know. We'll keep working at it. See what we can come up with. Okay. I'm gonna go recharge real quick. And then while I'm recharging, I'm also trying to think about how I want this thing to look, I guess. Also, how are we doing on food and water? Pretty good. Okay. Okay, so back over here, and then I am gonna have to eventually bring this out and then, I don't know, do the thing with it. I have no idea. Okay, so that is looking decent. I feel like this should be painted with something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay, so I mean, how far down does this thing need to go? I mean, I'm gonna bring it down so he's level with this. That's gonna be another 2 blocks. So let me just do that real quick. And then I'll try to figure out how I wanna do this thing. I don't know. As I said before, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So just gonna have to bear with me. And then maybe whatever I come up with will kind of work. Okay. We have another ship coming in. It's gonna send in more drones. It's like they think that I've got nothing better to do than shoot down drones. All day, every day. Rude. Okay, so now that I've got this kind of sort of figured out, I want to bring this kind of down at kind of like an angle, and then the centerpiece in the middle I want to be 3 wide. That's kind of what I'm going for. Another drone coming in. Okay, so then how do we go from a half block into a 2x1? I don't think we really do. So I mean, the other thing that I could do is bring this into that and then go into a 2x1. I think that would probably work. I go with like this? Okay. And then this can go into there like that. Oh no, the sound messed up again. It's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna pause and reset because I keep getting a sound glitch, so I'm gonna fix it real quick. Be right back. Okay, so we're back, and another thing that I did is I went through all of these and I turned their own sound all the way down, so maybe that'll prevent the issue. Okay, so let's continue this. Oh hey, we've got debris coming in. Huh. Okay, good. So the more staticky sound of the build and repair units is all the way down, so I'm not hearing that, and I think that was the thing that was glitching. So hopefully that will be fixed, and we won't have the audio glitches anymore, but we will see. And now the only sound that I get is the completion. It's like clink, you know? I don't know if it's a clink sound, but you know what I mean. All right, and we have lots of alloy plates, which is exactly what I wanted. All right. Okay, good. So hopefully that will eliminate the sounds. We'll see, I guess. Okay. Also, why do you not have your pieces in there, sir? Did I forget to put you in? Nope. That way. Yep. There we go. Okay. And I think that will put us pretty much right where we need to be for there to be 3 in the middle. In fact, I'm very sure because it lines up pretty much with that block right there. So that'll be 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, which is what we want. All right, and then do the same thing over here. It's kind of weird, like not hearing like the staticky build sound. You know, like when you're welding, that sound. Like I don't hear that anymore. So it's a little weird, but if it prevents the audio glitch from happening, then is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is basically the shape of the ship that's going to be going in here. I'm going to have to figure out how to get this to meld with that, which is going to be interesting. I'm thinking I could probably get by with a 2x1 slope and bring it down as far as I can, and then just kind of see where it ends up. So let's get that done. And that brings us pretty much even with this, which doesn't really jive, but I don't know, we'll figure something out. I mean, I could take this out and move it up a block, and then that would come down to this corner. Well, I mean, this block here would come down to this corner. That block would have to come out, but is that a thing that I want to do, though? I don't know. Okay, so, and then the next thing that I need to do in here is throw in a 45 going down. And there is a reason for this. Okay. So now, how many blocks of space do we have here? So we have 4 here. That will allow the ship to move up 3 blocks above, which could be enough. Alright, and then that's the second one in, and the second one in from that side. Okay, so let's go with this on either side here. And then even with that hinge there is there. Okay. And then I'm going to try this with just a single piston and see kind of how it works, if it works. Hopefully it does. Did we get the top in there? Yes. Okay, good. All right, and then so the next thing that we need in here is going to be a connector. And then that is going to go lengthwise, I think will be good. Okay. And then we'll put this in here. And that's got to go out to there as well. Apparently my energy is low. All right, let's go recharge real quick. Okay. All right, so with this set, oh, I just realized something. These aren't actually connected. Because those are technically 2 separate grids. If I could spell right, there we go. All right, so that has to go that way. This has to go that way. Unable to place merge block. Why you no place? Reverse, if you don't mind. Okay. And then reverse again. Okay, good to go. Okay, so ship lift front. Ship lift rear. Okay. And now, when I go in here and I find the ship lift, reverse both at the same time. Why you no work? What's going on, dude? stuck on something. Okay. That was weird. Okay, and then from here, we put in inverted 45s. That adds a little bit more structure to all of this. Oh, that is not the right blocks to put in there. There we go. Okay, so this is what this ship is going to be kind of resting on right here. And I kind of want this to extend out beyond the door, though. I mean, I could get that done with another piston on here, but I don't really want to do that, though. I mean, could I do it? Yes. There would be no problem doing that. But yeah, I do want this to be up above this level here, because then, like, when I'm trying to dock the ship, I don't have to, like, manage to make it go, like, inside the hole here. I just have to get it between these uprights. It's like, you know, kicking a field goal, right? And then once it's locked onto here, then I can just pull the entire ship down, and I don't have to worry about going down at some, like, weird funky angle that's going to get it stuck, you know, in the future or something like that. So well, let's detach the head and then reverse this one. And then I'm gonna have to redo all of this stuff in here. So that's gonna have to go, that's gonna have to go, that's gonna have to go. That itself is gonna have to go, these are gonna have to go. Okay, so something like that. And now, I mean, there's really no easy way to do this, at least not a way that's gonna look any kind of decent. So we're gonna have to go with this, because we need the pistons to be able to move in between here without getting stuck on anything, which they like to do. Okay, so then that's gonna be back to these ones. Okay, so that's the top piston, and then, or, wait, no. Piston's gotta go down there. Okay, so from here we can go with the 2x1 base, and then go into a full block, and then another full block, and then we can put the piston in there. So then that shouldn't get stuck on that corner there. And then if we put another piston on top of it, that gets us back up to where we're supposed to sort of kind of be here. So then if we reverse this, and then I'm probably gonna have to shave off like 0.1, so we'll go up to like 9.9. And that's because that that head is offset a little bit off of like being equal with everything. So now if I did this right, it shouldn't push up on that. It should just kind of stop just short. Yeah, right there. Okay. And then, all praise be to Lord Clang. Please allow this to work without blowing up. Okay, and we got it. So sometimes you gotta, you know, praise Lord Clang. All right, and then for this one, we can now detach this, and then reverse, and then start getting rid of everything over here because now everything's being held over here. Okay, so let's keep working on this bit here. Sounds like the neighbors let their dogs out. So if you wanted to know who let the dogs out, it was my neighbors. Who? Who? My neighbors. Ah, okay. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Just ignore me. Okay, so for this, I think we actually have a piece that might fit that. It's not that one. Is it this? No. Does this not go in here? Okay, so it does go in there like that. Okay, so that's not the right one then. And that's not really going to do anything either. I don't think I have a part that can fit that easily, or at all, really. I mean, not even that works, so... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Maybe just kind of extend that out and have it be like a weird little section in here. Maybe? I don't know. Have I said that I don't know what I'm doing yet? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Well, do we need that, though? Is it going to get stuck on the edges? That's kind of what I'm wondering. See, I'm worried about if I were to extend this out to, like, if I were to put in a 45, there would be this corner right here. And there would be another corner over here on this side, and then also over here on this side and over there. And so I don't know if that would cause an issue trying to extend this thing. I mean, it's possible that it wouldn't, but I suppose the only thing I can do is try it. Okay, so that will go to there. Okay. And then I'm going to extend this one as well. Now that should push the whole thing up above this level by a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, and the ship is still like moving downwards. Okay, good. So that puts us one block above, which actually I like a lot. And then I'm going to throw a thruster down on here just for shits and giggles for now to see if I can prevent this thing from spinning. Put another one there, another one there. Maybe that'll work. I mean, it's still moving downwards. You can see it. But is it slowing down? And then if I put in another one going up just for shits and giggles as well. Is that going to help us with our rotating issue? The answer is it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so that puts us one block above the deck, which I'm good with. Okay, so now I need to get the rest of this fixed. All right, so that can go, that can go, that can go. Okay. My energy is low again. Quelle surprise. And then it's a private sale coming through. That's a little ship, so I'm not worried about that. That one shouldn't send in any kind of drones. At least I don't think it will. I could be wrong. All right, so we are recharged. Good to go. All right, so, and then the bottom of the ship is going to have to be at least to this level, or at least to one block below this level. So that's it's going to be big, no doubt about it. But I mean, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, is that way it would give me an idea of how deep the ship would have to be. All right, but let us get this going. Okay, so that's gonna have to go that way and that way. Okay, and then we need that piece, and then that piece. And then we make a little carriage for it. Okay, so that is that. And then we can get our piston back. And our second piston. And then max length is going to have to be 9.9. All right. I think that's good. And then we need to take off this piece. And then extend this guy out. Actually, I could extend both of them out. So maybe because it's got like these little cutouts in the corner, it won't actually get stuck on there. I mean, that would be amazing if that was the case. That should stop right where it needs to stop. Good. And attach, load clang, please forgive me for my sins. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so now I need to name all of these and then group all of these. So that way I can run them all kind of at the same time. So this is going to be ship lift piston 1, I guess. Ship lift 1. And then ship lift 2. I think I need a space in there. There we go. Ship lift 2. And then ship lift 3. Yeah, the ship is still moving downward, so those thrusters didn't do a damn thing. Okay, and then ship lift 4. Okay, and then we grab all of the ship lift pistons. We have them all share the inertial tensors, then we also put them in a group. Pistons, ship lift. Save. Okay. And then we take all of those and we reverse. And it should pull down and be glorious. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'm good with that. So we have a very definite separation in here, which is good. It would be better if this could go down a little bit more, but as I said, there is a very, 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 a very slight offset because of the way the pistons are. So it doesn't sit exactly flush when this is fully retracted, so it is just slightly above. I think that's intentional with the game developers, but I don't know. Okay, so then that gives me all of this. And now I have to figure out how to get these to communicate. Which I think can be done with the pieces in here. Or not. Wait, hang on. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, and it is actually easier than I think. No, it is most definitely not easier than I think. Because none of those parts will work. And yeah, that doesn't work. So what I need is for this to have two slopes that go down to what is that going to go down to? Okay, so wait, no, that should work. Because it's got to go down to like this, right? I mean, not this, but like backwards, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like that. And then we go in with this piece there, okay. Oh, and then these don't jive. Because that's a 45 and that is not a 45. Do I need these to be a 45? I mean, I can always make them a 45 if that's what's needed. But then this is going to have like a really, really wide base, which I'm not really a fan of. Unless there is a way with these pieces to sort of bridge that gap. No, I don't think there's anything in here that'll work like that. Yeah, no. Okay, so I might have to redo these and have them just go down into a 45, which, you know, I'm fine with. I mean, as long as I can make the thing work, that's really all I care about. So then if I make that a 45, that does go down as needed. And we're connected on that side, right? Yeah, and that goes down and through to connect to this side. Okay, good. So okay, and then from here, these blocks are gonna have to come out too. So I might as well just take them out now. All right, so that'll work there. And then we need to go into this block, run that along here. And then we're gonna need a solid block down here on the bottom. Sir, that is not where you were supposed to go. Okay, and then we go back into here and then grab this little 8th corner. And I'm out of alloy plate. All right, don't need that. Okay, let's grab that, get rid of that. Grab more, grab more. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's not quite the way I wanted this thing to look, but, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. It'll work. Okay, so now for this, we need to create a little section in here for that to go around. That will go there and go there. Okay. And then, let me see, ship lift, pistons, reverse. Okay. And now this is gonna need, oh, that's not the right block. Okay, so it is gonna need these. So we'll do that there and there. And that can go there. Okay. So that'll kind of settle down into that little gap right there, which I think will be fine. Game froze for a second there. Okay, good to go. All right, and then is this bound in any way to the bottom? It is not, but it will be now. Okay. All right, so now this is connected to the rest of that, which should get rid of that little line right there. Okay, and now to get rid of all of these. Okay, so that'll work for that. Oh, and I need to get rid of those two. Sorry. My energy is low again. I feel bad like always venting that atmosphere whenever I open up that door, but it is what it is. Not really much I can do about it. Okay, should I build this part in first? I kind of... Also, did I make this out of alloy or light armor? Dang it. Do I repair it? Do I keep it? Or replace it, I should say. Nah, I don't care. We'll keep it. It's fine. I'm gonna have so much thrust in this thing that it's really not gonna matter anyways. Okay, so now we need this thing to go into here. Oh, sure, now you don't want to build it. Okay. Fine, we'll do this. Okay, so that can go there and there. Okay, so that'll be good there. See, I do like the way that this looks. It doesn't have all those splotches on there. So I kind of want to go with the light block, actually. Grr. Grr. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll make it work. Okay, let me grab some more steel plates. Okay. Okay. So that is now all redone. And then this just needs a block in there, which I can do, no problem. Okay. Then we have to go, actually, hang on. Let me put in these blocks first. Okay. And then we go back to this block. Alright, so that is that. Then I just need to stick in a block here. Okay. So that'll be all of that done. And that will pull the large ship that's going to fit in here somehow down. What is that? A rust freighter? Okay. I think that fits in there quite nicely. That is a big ship. Or maybe it's just really close. Okay, so yeah. That's what I've got so far. And then I have to figure out how to get this to work. So that's going to be interesting. Is this ship still moving down? It is still moving down. Those thrusters didn't do a thing. I don't know if this is going to be sustainable. No, I don't think I have a piece that can fit in there like that. No, I'm fairly certain that I don't. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Okay. Well, what do we do instead? I suppose that's going to be the question, right? I mean, it doesn't have to work, though, I suppose. I mean, as long as I can get it to sort of close up the area, that's really all I need. Ooh, I don't want to do that, though. Or do I? Do I? No, I should, because there's nothing preventing this from shifting back and forth. So I think this should actually be fine. Famous last words, maybe? Don't know, maybe? Okay, so is there... I mean, I don't think this is gonna have anything that's gonna kind of work for me here. Yeah, no, that's not gonna go in there at all. But I can always just throw in a half block here, call it good. And then it's just gonna look weird. Because I mean, we don't have a piece that fits that shape. So there's really nothing I can do about it. And then I suppose I can close this off a little bit more. Leave myself like an entrance at the bottom, I suppose. And that should work. Okay. So this is our bowl. This is what our little expeditionary ship, delivery ship, whatever you want to call it, is going to be. So we'll put that guy there. Could put a door in here, actually. Just for funsies. So in case I need to get into there for, you know, maintenance or whatever, I can. All right. And now for the ship. That is going to be huge. I mean, I'm going to have so much extra space in the ship, I'm not going to know what to do with it. But I suppose at the very least I could start sort of making the keel, which is basically what this thing is acting as, even though I'm pretty sure you don't need a keel in space. And the keel is that little ridge on the bottom of a boat that runs down the center that prevents the boat from spinning around in circles, because that's what would happen if it was completely smooth on the bottom. Okay, so that looks like it could be fit with a 45. So I suppose I could start working on that. Okay, so if we do that, Okay, so 45 will bring us up to there. And I could continue it. All the way up to the top of the ship, which is going to be somewhere in there. Actually, did I place that? Yeah, that is placed right. I don't know how I feel about that look for the front of the ship, though. It might almost be better to have it just be rounded, you know? Just from this side and then round it over to the other side and just have that go straight up. That might be better. Maybe. But yeah, the ship is going to be ginormous. And then I'm thinking I'm still probably going to have to go back a little bit farther on the back here. And I think that's because I want to round the back as well. So if I round the back and round the front, I think that might actually work out better. So I mean, if we're going with like 45s or something, or 2x1s there, then if we ran this out to like a 45 here, and then maybe like a 2x1 here. No, that's too far. And then we run this out. I think that's also... Wait. I think we have to push this out another couple of blocks. And then maybe go with like 45 here. How am I out of energy again? I'm not even doing anything. Okay. Okay, so I think we have to go with a 2x1 and then go into a straight block and then go into the 45s. And then like maybe a 2x1 here. And I need alloy plates. Alloy. Why you no have alloy? Okay, so that's gonna come around here. Yeah, so I think I need to do a 2x1 here, and then maybe another 2x1 there. No, I think this needs to be a 2x1 here as well. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So now I just need to repeat this pattern over here. So that's a 2x1, 2x1, a single 45, and then the rest of these are 2x1s. Is that how that went? I feel like I'm off by a block. I am off by a block. Okay, so I went with 2 45s here instead of 1. So that block and that block need to come out. And then we'll throw in the 45 there, and the 45 there, and then the rest of this is going to be 2x1 slopes. So let's get this piece in here. Yeah, I have one too many blocks here. Okay, so this one does not need to be here. Okay, and that can go there. All right, so let's see how this looks. I feel like the sides here need to be pushed back a little bit. So maybe we go into like another half block and then into that. So let me see how that's gonna look. It's a little better. A little better. So we'll go with that. Okay, so that is going to be the front of the ship right there. I think that looks decent. We have a gamma drone coming in. Yeah, I like that roundness. That's pretty good. All right, so now let's just fill in all of the extra stuff. Okay. And now with it completed, that's kind of what it looks like. Let me throw these things down. Let's see, bay doors, reverse. It kind of creates like an interesting look right there. Kind of like it actually. But yeah, so then that's where we've got okay, we have debris hitting the shield. But yeah, so I like that for the front of the ship. Like it's got a nice rounded, kind of like a snub nose type thing, which I'm good with. And then we'll have a little carrier delivery ship hidden in there. And then as far as all of this goes, I think we bring this down to at least like this level, like just bring it straight down and then maybe worry about going inwards. think that might be the way to go. So that means that all of this can come out. And then I'll put something kind of around here. I don't know what. I mean, I could put like just a ton of batteries all around here if I really wanted to. And then we have the keel kind of going as well. So that's got to go all the way to the back of the ship at least. And then I don't want it to just look like a big box. I mean, it's a designed box, but still, you know, a box. So I'm gonna think about some nacelles that I could put on here. And I'm thinking, what if I put them diagonally down? You know, and maybe put like one over here and like another one up in the front. I mean, that would definitely give it like an interesting look. And the diagonal thing would make the design aspects of it interesting. I like interesting. But that's what we've got so far. And now if you take a look at the Aurora compared to this ship, the Aurora is maybe a third of the size at this point. And I still have to bring the back out too. So that's going to be not quite as rounded as this. It's going to have like rounded corners, but roughly be straight on the back. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to work on. I don't know. It's just going to be a lot of fiddling around. I don't know how much of that I'm going to record. I don't think I need to record all of it. It's just going to be a lot of just trying to figuring out the shape, I guess. And then kind of going from there. But we are over an hour, so I think I'm going to call it here for now. And then also, if you ever run into the audio glitch with the build and repair units, let me just show you how to fix, well, it's not a fix, but it's kind of like a workaround. So if you look at one of your build and repair systems and you go all the way down to the bottom, it has this sound volume bar. Just bring that all the way down to 0. And that should prevent the glitch from happening at least. I mean, the glitch is still going to be there. It's just you won't hear it, hopefully. But yeah, so I'm going to do some work on this. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works somewhat well. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I've got for this episode. So if you liked it, be sure to watch for the next video. I'll probably do it today. So we'll have at least 2 videos today. I might go hardcore and do 3 or 4. I don't know. Depends on if I kind of get into the groove or not. But for now, that's what I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And until the next video, have a good one.